Hello, and welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be going through the Jungle Getaway update and taking a look at all the things that were mentioned in the patch notes and the update day blog posts to see what all has been changed in the game. I'll also be going through the star path to take a look at all the new items, taking a look at the crafting table and the furniture tab to see if there's any new items for trees or shrubbery to see what all has been changed. So let's go ahead and get going. First, I want to take a look at the star path. I have been anxiously awaiting taking a look at this and avoiding all social media about it because I wanted to see it for myself. So it is the night show. It states, okay, we can't pull that down. Are you ready? Okay, are you ready? You will be with the rock. Oh my gosh. I don't like that. They said, this is what they've changed. So they said they changed some of the UI in the star path, and this is evidently changed. They have a little slider here with some of the things, and this is kind of going up and down on its own, and you can't dictate. Oh wait, am I? No, I can't dictate when it starts or stops, so it's just keep going up and down, and it's really hard to read. So let's see, mine for Onyx, show off your unique styles, tackle tasks with your own flair. The path brings you, oh my gosh, stop scrolling. Okay, the path brings you rockstar realness. Dress your avatar in rebellious clothing and hairstyles inspired by Disney villains, Disney princesses, and of course, rock music. Plus, you'll get your own rockstar turtle and all the gear you need to put on a show in the valley. Essentially, is what that says. I hope they change that because that is not fun. Next, we have the duties, which I did read that they actually have a shorter star path because this is a smaller update. It is ending on November 27th in 47 days. And the price as well as the amount of duties have been adjusted to ensure that we're able to get through it and complete it before then. According to a quick Google search, 47 days is the 26th. So I would probably say try to get it done before the 26th, just in case, because it has been a little up in the air about that. Next, we have the rewards. So we have 5 pages instead of 6, and we have, it looks like fewer rewards as well. This is definitely a change, or they've just changed the look of this. Let me confirm that real quick. So it looks like it is the same amount of items on the page. It's just a different layout. Not sure why this is like so big. I would rather see some of these other items bigger, but they changed that up. But we do have less pages for sure. So typically there are 6 pages and we have 5 because this one's a little bit shorter. So let's go ahead and take a look at these items a little closer and see what's all in the star path. So we have, of course, some moonstones. We have the billboard in lights. We have the punk princess shoes, the punk princess jacket. We have a Fantasia magical Loungefly backpack with Sorcerer Mickey. We have a punky mohawk. This is the Rockstar Turtle. He's kind of cute. Let's see. We have a pyrotechnic box. We have Rockstar shoes. So these are black and white. We have theater stage lights. Luminous fences. That's really cute. It reminds me of the Royal tool set that we have that has the lights like that. We have punky braids. Interesting hairdo. A rock concert stage. So it isn't all together, it's its own little like platform. We have some rock loudspeakers. We have a villainous charm necklace. That's really cute. We have the Rockstar bottom, a villainous guitar rack, a DJ mixing table, a rock mic stand. It has the little fist holding it. That's cute. We have the rock show synths for the keyboards. We have some punky nails. You can't really see it too well, but I can't wait to get these items and take a look at them a little bit closer. We have the Rockstar top. That's interesting. I like that fit. Nice. We have a stage balloon, an acoustic guitar, stage fireworks, rock drum kit, Rockstar pants, luminous dance floor. Interesting. A shank costume. Oh my gosh. I love that. I can't wait to dress up as Shank and hang out with Vanellope. We have a spirit water curtain. Ooh. And lastly, Maleficent's dragon backpack from Loungefly as well. So these are definitely not what I thought it would be. I thought that this item here had all those items on it already, but we do have each of those individually, which actually better for star paths. But yeah, this is definitely unexpected, but I'm here for it. I like it. I can't wait to use these items. And let's go ahead and take a look at the shop as well, because they said it was cheaper. So this is 2,000 moonstones, and the one that comes with the extra 100, which you can either activate here at the beginning to get 100 to start working on unlocking things, or you can get them at the end as well by purchasing them with moonstones, and it does give you a better bang for your buck for that first 100 tokens. But typically this is 2,500 and 3,300, so it's definitely cheaper not having that sixth page as well. So we'll definitely be picking that up. The other thing is the Moonstone recommendations or packs that they have now has a bundle that has a seasonal item, and they said that this is something that they'll be switching out seasonally. They didn't specify if that was calendar year seasons like spring, fall, winter, all the things, or if it's season as in every update. I'm kind of leaning toward updates because it did mention in the update day blog that they were going to be limited time different seasonal valley inspired cosmetics that may be offered with future updates. And it did indicate updates there. So I'm assuming that it's the seasons that they have for their updates, and that one's going to be coming every season to incentivize people to buy Moonstone packs. With this, I will be doing a separate video about it and kind of trying everything on with that and going through the cost breakdown. But automatically, I do think that it is a good buy for having one that is 8,500. You're still getting quite a few moonstones for that amount, plus a premium, very premium outfit it looks like from what I've seen here. So I'm gonna go ahead and purchase this so that I get that outfit, and then we will purchase the star path and start working on that soon as well. Okay, so let's go ahead and purchase the one that gives us the 100 tokens up front. Click continue, and let's go ahead and unlock some things. So we want this one here, this one here, that one. And I don't have enough yet. But it only took 3 to unlock the next page, so that's exciting. So let's go ahead and take a look at the trees and underbrush sections to see if there's anything new. Okay, so they did add in finally the Magnolia Bloom Path. This was an item that you could kind of sneak into your game essentially by on Dreamsnap days that were furniture, I believe it was. You could find this in your underbrush category under like similar items. There was a trick with using like flower lilies and clicking related or similar items, and then you could find it that way, I think it was. I never really took part in it, but there were some people utilizing this and some other items that they found that way with that workaround because it wasn't in the game fully, but now you can find it in the underbrush in your inventory, so you don't have to work around that at all. The rest of these look the same. Yeah, nothing else looks different there, so that's good to see. Tree with worms. Interesting. So we did get some new trees that has some worms on it. Nice. We have that red worm there. The smaller tree that has like a more natural looking worm on it. So that's fun. And the rest of these are the same as well. Let's see here. Any new rocks? It doesn't appear to be. Okay, there wouldn't be paths or fencing unless I craft it. So let me go ahead and pull out a crafting table and take a look at that.
Mulan sure seems happy here. Makes me happy too.
Okay, so in here, let's just take a look around and see if there's anything different. Okay, so we do have Mickey's Halloween candy bowl, which I can already make actually. We'll come back to that. So that's new. And I think that would be it.
Okay, I'm here. Hold your applause.
Okay, everything else looks the same, but we may get some more crafting recipes as we go along. And then for fencing, it does not appear that that one fence that we also were able to get through the workaround is in the game. So maybe that'll come in a future update. But let's go ahead and talk about the elephant in the room. So everybody was expecting that the Halloween Star Path would be returning this year, but it did not, obviously. As we saw in that crafting recipe, there is a new Halloween item, the Mickey Candy Bucket. And basically what they said is that there is going to be a Halloween event. The trick-or-treat event is returning from October 23rd through the 31st. You collect candy bowls around the plaza and gather green, purple, and red candies, and then those sweets can be consumed or gifted to complete event duties to grant you seasonal rewards. And I'll do a whole separate video about that if you're a newer player, but essentially if you go under Village in the Dreamlight tab and scroll down, you can see the seasonal challenges we've had in the past. So there's Sugar Rush, Trick or Treat, 3-course Halloween meal, Villainy wears many masks, stockpiling pumpkins, and each of these will give you Halloween basically like jack-o'-lantern and pumpkin related items. With this last year, we didn't have any new items for returning players, so I've had this done since year one. But this year they're adding that craftable item, and it essentially said that when you log in to the event, excuse me, Mike, can you stop? Oh my gosh, he's so loud. Let me just go in my house actually, because that's where I have my candy. These villagers are all in my area right now. But anyways, so it's returning the 23rd, and it stated that with the event coming back, the crafting recipe for that new candy bowl would be arriving in our mailbox once the event starts. But it seems that if you have been a previous player and have participated in the trick or treat event in the past, because you already maybe have those items, the crafting recipe was available early. So unfortunately, if you're a newer player, you're probably going to have to wait until the actual event starts on the 23rd to get that recipe when you first claim your candies from that, unless it's just broken in the game anyways. So you'll have to check your crafting station to see if you have it or not. But I do, so I'm gonna go ahead and collect those candies and craft that, and we'll be right back. Okay, so I've collected the candies. We need 2 of each of the candies from the Halloween event and some clay to craft this. So 5 clay, 2 green candy, 2 purple candy, and 2 red candy to craft this. So let's go ahead and make one and take a look at what this looks like. And let's go ahead and venture back outside. Hopefully we don't get bombarded with more villagers talking and being wild in the valley. Okay. So let's go ahead and first put it down and see the size. Okay, so that's a size comparison. And let's grab a table so we can elevate it a little bit here and take a look at it a little bit closer. Okay. So this is what it looks like. We have some candy in there. It's not the best looking like candy. It could have definitely looked probably more realistic or better. But I think it's a cute item. I'm happy to have it. Any new item is a good item, especially if it's free. But yeah, that's what that looks like. And I feel like you could use it either way. It looks nice this way. If you don't prefer the look of it the other way, I think it looks good either way. But yeah, that's what that looks like. Super exciting. So I have nothing to look forward to for the Halloween event other than collecting as many candies as I can so that I can craft more of these as well in the future, or for whatever I'd like. So let's go ahead and put that away. Alright, the other thing, we had 2 Loungefly backpacks in the Star Path. The Fantasia one here, as well as on the last page we had the Maleficent one. In the premium shop right now, there is a Pooh Bear one that comes with a fox that has the same bag and harness to its back. And then the other one was a thing that they did on their social medias with having people saying like ooh and the more you said ooh in the comments, they started to reveal this code. So if you don't already have the Mickey Boo Loungefly backpack, which is supposed to be light up as well, you can redeem a code to do that. See what I mean? They just want to be in front of the camera. They've been doing this a lot. All right, so let's go ahead and claim this code. We go into settings, help, and type in the redemption code. It is DDV 2024, and then it has 5 O's. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So you have to make sure that this is a 0 in 2024 and then 5 O's. And claim this. And this should be in our mailbox now. Yay! Hey Valley Villager, thanks for participating and in revealing and claiming the code for the Mickey Boo Loungefly backpack. Celebrate the Disney Dreamlight Valley and Loungefly collaboration by sharing a picture of your avatar wearing your new backpack on social media, and keep an eye out for additional collaboration items in the Night Show Star Path and Premium Shop this season. So let's go ahead and claim that. Claim your it's supposed to be fabulous, but fabulous reward. All right, so let's go ahead and actually put our hair up so that we could see the backpack. And let's put on this new backpack. All right. Aw, look at it. Okay, and let's change the graphics to night. Oh, that's took us into the next day. Oh, look at it. It glows in the dark. That's so cute. Alrighty. So if you have not already claimed that, I would definitely recommend doing so. You have until November 20th at 9 a.m. Eastern Time or 2 p.m. UTC to claim this Loungefly backpack for your avatar. Alright, so let's go ahead and switch back. And let's see, put on our other backpack. We were rocking our Pumbaa backpack for the update. And actually, we can leave that way so that you can actually see my backpack. And don't forget to share a screenshot or fan art of your avatar wearing one of the in-game Loungefly collaboration items for a chance to win one of 6 physical Halloween-themed bags in Disney Dreamlight Valley's Haunted Holidays Sweepstakes. You can see the details and rules over on their socials. They'll link out to the Gleamio page where you can learn more about that. The next thing that I want to look at is Scrooge McDuck's shop. So one of the things that they changed is that you now have items in your front windows. So if you're like me and are completely out of the clothing items and had just sold out signs in your windows and in most of your Scrooge shop, that has been changed, and now there will appear items in your windows so you never have to look like you went on a shopping spree and bought everything out. Inside, they also added it to where you can see additional items on the other like stages and tables, where normally if you have all the clothing items it would show just sold out everywhere. They also are bringing in additional items from realms and character homes as well, so that you have a better opportunity to also get more items. There was a picture in... I thought I had this. I think it's a couch actually that I have. Anyways, so they had a picture in one of their blog posts or their social medias that they did about the update, showing the middle section up here having 3 items. So they do have many different ways that you can now get some additional items. And there's the... I swear I have this. Scrooge, are you swindling me? So hopefully I'll have better luck and finally get the mushrooms that I've been wanting for my fairy forest, and that I can finally get some of the other items as well from the last update that I did not get. But that is everything in my Scrooge shop today. Not a lot going on. And they also made some changes to the settings for controller. So if you are a controller player, you are probably very familiar with the change they made for outside camera mode when you're in editing mode, and how it was fixed in the middle and not free roam. So they gave the ability to go into the control settings to change that. I don't think that I am seeing. Let's see. There we go. Okay. So with my controller on, we now have the ability to edit the mode for the controls to the new layout or the old layout, which is kind of a mixture of both, and then an alternative sprint button as well, so that you can choose how you want to play. Additionally, there is now full support for Steam wireless controllers. So if you're playing on Steam and have a wireless controller, there's now full support built in. Additionally, there have been some changes to DreamSnap voting. So if you go into the voting here, you can now see that there is a skip button. Unfortunately, you only get 10 skips. So it's kind of, I don't know, pointless, I think. But if you run across one that doesn't have anything to do with the actual challenge, and neither one of them are really on theme, you can skip up to 10. However, I think that they should make it to where you can do that for any of it. We shouldn't be limited to how many skips that we can do, because it's inevitably, once I run out of skips, if I have to use them, I'm just going to back out and come back in anyways. So it's not really going to deter people from doing that. It's just one extra step when they could have just allowed us to skip whichever ones we need to. Another update that they did was that you can now track your items. So like right now, if I were to track this quest, I can't because it's locked, but essentially how you track quests, you can also track the duties as well. So I can put that on there and it'll tell me that I'm working on feeding a crocodile. And you can do that for any of that. Additionally, you can track your star path that you're working on, so you don't have to keep checking back. And if I were crafting something, you can also track recipes and collect your materials that way as well with the on-screen quest tracker. Additionally, we have the ability now to incorporate accessories into our photos. So if I have this accessory here, I have the ability to go into photo mode, and once I get out of selfie mode, oh, I don't play on controller. I don't know why I'm trying. So once I go into photo mode, I have the ability to change my camera view, and I now have the ability to not only have my item that I have for my accessory, but also my royal tools in the shot with me. So I can now take photos with any of these in here. I wish that they would add in the future some animations to these, so that occasionally the character would like pour out some water from the watering can instead of just standing there. I think that that would be great, but this is a great first step, especially if you have a ton of accessories that you previously could just walk around the valley with, and that was pretty much it. You now can include these items in your photos. So, for instance, we have this little, not that, this little basket here. It is now something that I can incorporate in my dream snaps. So, that's awesome. Let's see. Another thing that they had changed is the wings can be equipped as gliders now as well. And instead of gliding around, you can have fluttering wings. So, for instance, if I have on these wings here, I now have this little fluttering animation and I'm kind of floating in the air. So, that's pretty awesome. Even these little ones that really probably wouldn't help me float. But let's go ahead and click on these. Let me get some juice in this bar here so that I can glide around. And if I were to glide, I fly. So that's awesome. So yeah, that's great. I wonder, let me check something in the settings here. Gameplay. Tap to sprint is also an option. So yeah. Now I'm not even holding down the sprint button. I'm just sprinting along. And I can tap the sprint button again. So that is an accessibility feature that they added as well, in addition to some of the other ones that they put in the last time in regards to gameplay. You can hold to complete fishing, so you don't have to continuously click the button to continue fishing. You can hold have it hold to complete time bending, so you're not having to rapidly press. You can just hold the button down. And in this new update, you can tap the button to sprint and tap it again to stop sprinting. So that's another accessibility feature that will help you out if you have issues with your hands, carpal tunnel, whatever the case may be, where your hands get fatigued or hurt from doing repetitive things or holding down buttons for a certain period of time. That is now an option as well. So let's go ahead and equip our regular glider here and put back on our Pumbaa backpack. Alrighty, let's see. Anything else that happened that I missed? Let's see. Oh yeah, one last thing. So for Halloween, we are also going to be getting the Evil Queen costume for free. So there was some controversy a while back where some people were able to get the Evil Queen costume in chess, and if you didn't get it, people were up in arms about it. Donald, these characters are wild. That it was supposed to be a premium shop item, and people were worried that they were going to charge people for something that would have been attainable for free due to some coding error. But they did indicate that they are going to just give away that Evil Queen costume for free to everybody in the premium shop as part of their seasonal festivities closer to Halloween. So keep an eye out on social media and in-game for more news on its arrival. But essentially that sounds to me like it'll be in the premium shop, but it will not cost Moonstones, and you can just click it from there to buy it. So keep an eye out as we get closer to Halloween on your premium shop so that you don't miss the opportunity to get that Evil Queen costume that has been so highly coveted in the Disney Dreamlight Valley community. And that will pretty much do it for all of the things that happened in the update and the patch notes. Of course, we will be returning back to the Lion King realm to experience the realm in a new light with day and night cycles, and welcome Timon and Pumbaa into our valley as well. But I just wanted to go through and just take a look at all the things that they listed in here in their update and patch notes just to see what it looked like in the game. And I will be posting other probably shorter videos just going through things as I find them or come across them in the game as well. So I hope you enjoyed this video and that you had a great update day and that you're enjoying Timon and Pumbaa in your valleys. And I can't wait to see what everybody comes up with for the upcoming Dream Snap, which is my Critter's Lair. Um, it's gonna be a fun one for sure. So, again, thank you so much. See you in the next one. Bye.